Hey friends, welcome to another unboxing video, and we'll be doing a demonstration of this as well. So these are peel and stick backsplash tiles. These are kind of a updated one. I got some a long time ago, probably about 6 years now. And I just got them, oh, this is a little bit easier than tile work, and I'll just put them up, maybe put up a backsplash later out of tile or whatever. But I was super impressed with them, and this is quite similar. This comes in 10 of these, and basically you just peel them off and stick them on there, and they look just like tile, the ones we have on there. They're super easy to clean. They seem heat resistant, and they're really easy to work with too. I'm going to be installing some of these so you guys can check it out. But if these are anything like the ones I've had for like 6 years behind my as my backsplash, then I'm going to be really impressed with them. So yeah, let's just go set them up. But basically these just overlap on these parts here. Just peel off the back, make sure your wall is nice and clean on the back, and just stick them on there. And then they basically just sit there and look really cool. These come in different styles as well, but you can see it's got a nice kind of like a depth to it. There's not just super flat. It has a little bit of a lip there, a little bit of an indentation, and then like these almost like grout lines looking on there. And yeah, let's go put some up and see how it looks. Okay, well, if you want to cut these up, you can use a straight edge and a razor, little cutting mat here, or you can use scissors, draw a straight line with your straight edge and cut along the scissors. So I cut the back off of here to start our little thing. And you want to hang on to this one, because if you're finishing up an edge or something, you can put that right there. So don't throw that away if you cut it off. And let's go get started, shall we? So here is the kind of before. Just going to be right over our mirror here. And I'm going to take that face plate off of that. All right. So I got my little end piece here, and I'm just going to peel this off and start this right here. Just got to peel the back off here. Alright, so that's got a nice shiny sticker portion there. And basically this one's going to go right here. And that one's going to go over the top of that. I just want to even with this. I'm not going to stick it on there too tight right now, just yet. But I think I just want to stick that one up there like that. And then basically overlap on these a little bit. So I'm just going to pull this back a little bit. It's pretty forgiving, I think, this stuff is, as far as allowing you to be able to work with it. So I'll peel off this plastic outer portion as well, if I can. So I can stick that on there. So the whole idea here is that I'll be able to kind of get this back a little bit. And that one's going to stick down onto there on the overlap portion. So I'm going to take off that top part. This is the overlap here, so we're just going to kind of put that really sticky here. And it's really sticky. So we gotta kind of get that one down and then put that one over the top of it basically. Okay, once you get that one lined up, let's pretty much just go right on there. Pretty good. You can peel off this outer plastic portion. Had it, and it went away. Helps to have fingernails in times like these. There we go. Coming off this time. Okay. There's that one. Then we're going to put a little black, I think a little border around this too. So there's one portion right there. Not too bad. And then we're just gonna kind of work our way around. It really helps if your things you're working with are flat. Makes it definitely a lot easier to work with if you have a nice flat, true surface to go off of. So hopefully that's not going down at an angle there. And then we can just kind of put this one right on top of that one as we go around. So I'm just gonna peel off the backing here, and with this one just kind of just a little tiny corner and get that going maybe. It's probably like one of the harder parts, is just to get this started, get that off of there. It's so small, and of course I don't have any fingernails right now. That's, I think, like another Murphy's Law is if you need your fingernails, you almost guarantee to have just cut them the day before. Okay, I think I got a real small start there, starter one. There we go, just barely. Just barely got it, and then we can peel that off of there. There we go. Okay, that's nice and sticky. And then just make sure that we get this lined up. I'm gonna put it on there because it's really it's a little forgiving, but this stuff's super sticky, so. Just so we know, like, hey, this is gonna go on there just about perfect. Okay, that looks pretty good there. Is it? All right, I think that's pretty darn close to good. And we just peel our sticker top off. Okay. Now this one, I was debating whether I wanted to turn the corner with this. Now I don't know if I could just bend it and just have this go right in the corner like that. I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try to just bend it in the corner. We'll see how it goes. So once again, I'll just get my thing started here and peel that off. Okay, well here goes. I just want to make sure I get this one part lined up real good before I turn the corner with it. Let go of that. This is really sticky stuff, so as I'm trying to get this to go on there, let go. It's got to be pretty good on there. So I gotta line up these just right. Let go. All right, so that's looking pretty good right there. That's actually looking really good there. Okay, and we'll just see how much of a corner we can turn, or if we're just going to have to wind up having to cut this. I don't know. Because this is pretty thin, so maybe we can just smoosh it into the corner here and just have our tile go right around. So this one's up a little bit here. Maybe I can just peel this back a little, get it to go in that corner a little better. So, worst case scenario, I'll just have to cut this. If I can't get it to fit in there real perfect, I don't want my stuff to be bending here. This has got to be like straight, but I think I can just kind of add that onto there. It should be all right. Because this is super thin, so we'll see how it goes. We'll pull that off and we'll see where it goes from there. Okay, so we did have a little bit of a deal there, but so far so good, I think. All right, so for this in the corner here, I just want to line this up, get that as even as I can, and then we got a little line here. How high up is that? Okay, so if this is going to go right like this, and this line's going to be right on this line. So between these two lines, this line and this one, and then I just need to make a little line referencing where that's going to start. So I'm just going to go Try to make a line like that. Okay, it's good to get a pen that doesn't write. That was handy. All right, so it was between this line and this line. Those two lines. All right, and this is going to cover that up nicely, I think. Let's see if this is going to go on there. It's between those two lines. I want to make sure that one's actually down a little bit more. And that goes there. A little bit of overlap, of course, on that side's good. But it looks like it's going to be a little bit more just a little bit below that line. So on below this one, and so that's our line right here. That's our line. We want it below that line. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and just mark my mark a little bit below that line. Let's see, basically, just double check here. Sorry about this. Okay, so that line, this one's gonna go just a tad. That line's gonna go just a tad lower than that. Okay, so our main thing, so I want to cut it, so we're just looking for a cut line here. So I'm going to go about yay high underneath. There's just a tad under there, so and this is all going to be obviously a little bit smaller, so our dimensions, I want to make it smaller than the box here so it fits on there. Okay, of course it stops drawing, and this one also. Of course, we want it to be in a little bit from that. Okay. And that one, we just want it to be up a little bit from there. That's our full length one, is to here. So we just want it up a little bit from that line. So basically I traced out a box there that's going to be smaller than this one. So when I put it over there, if I cut that out, it should go on there nicely. It's looking pretty good actually. So the cut looks there. I'm actually going to cut it a little bit higher here, I think. So just for giggles, I'm going to go on this line right here, actually. So that was between the two lines. Okay, so I'm going to go cut this real quick. Okay, so I cut it, and it looks like I'm just going to need to cut a little bit more here. I like to undercut stuff just to make sure that it's not too long. So I need to cut a little bit off of here and a little bit more down here. So let's go do that real quick. All right, well, I think that should be good enough. I just have these little holes where the screws are going to go. Just want to cut out a little notch for those. It'll be good to go. All right, let's try to get this on here now. Peel that off. Oh, come on off of there, little guy. It's being a little tricky. It's all right. Let's see if we can't turn this around. There we go. All right, this one might be a little bit sneaky here, since we have to bend these onto that. So I'm just going to try to bend this back a little bit. And basically this is going to have to overlap. Oh, let go, let go. I'm not grabbing on yet. Yeah, this is not easy. I mean, it's a little easy, but I think that backing helps out. There we go. Just trying to make it all nice and flat too. Everything's gonna line up. Just so. Okay. Right, I think we kind of nailed it there. That actually looks pretty good, I think. All things considered, just kind of turn in the corner there. Then we can put this on. Should help out a little bit. Oh. Good thing I plugged my drain there, so I'm just going to put that on real quick. Well, I forgot I need to put this over there. So I need to cut this one a little bit. So I'm just going to line these up, make sure those are all good, and I'm just going to slice this one off right here. Easily peasily. Okay, so that's going to go right there, and we're just going to make sure that that is as flat as possible on there. I think I'm going to put a little border around this as well, so just kind of put a little, like probably a black border right along here. And that's just going to finish this off if you don't want just that. Or I could take it up under here. But I think what I'm going to do is just run a little black border over there. I think that'll look really nice. So here we go, peel and stick. So don't be too intimidated with these. They are not the easiest thing to work with, but they're actually not too difficult either. You can draw lines and use laser levels and everything, make sure it's like super perfect. But these are kind of forgiving. You can kind of pull them off, put them back on, pull them back off, put them back on, till you get it just like perfect. And that's what I'm just kind of going for right here. And that looks really good there. If you get it right on the seam of the other one, you can't really even tell that there was a thing there. So I think that looks really nice. If I wanted to, I could take some grout too, go along that, cover that up. So we'll see how it goes. I think that's looking really good though. And of course we take this top part off. Man, that's looking nice actually. Now we can put this portion up here. So it really kind of gives a little bit of a pop to your whatever you're working with. Oops. I think it definitely adds a nice touch to it. All right, is that gonna let us push that down on there? I think so. And not only does it look pretty good, but offers some decent, it's easy to clean. These are nice and easy to clean. So that's a bonus. I'm gonna get these in a little bit and then I'll screw them in the rest of the way. Okay, there's that, and then it's just gonna go over the top here. There we go. I think that's looking really nice, my friends. I'll just finish off this last piece. So basically, I'm just gonna do a real short one that overlaps right here. And we'll call that one good. I hate that I have to use so little, but that's all right. So basically, I'm just gonna get my mark right here where I want it. Get that all lined up real nice. I'm just gonna mark where I wanna put my straight edge. And then one right up here. I think. Get that one lined up here as well. Okay. Got my two marks, so I can go cut that. Be right back. Okay, here we go with the final piece here. Gonna take that off there. Here we go.
All right. So this one's just going to go right here. Just want to make sure it lines up real good. That looks good there. And that looks good there. It's about as close as it's going to get, I think. That looks really good. Take that off. Push those on the seams nicely. And I might take another one and just run it up under here. Just cut off one more portion all the way around, since I do have that one. But maybe not. Maybe I'll just run that. I'll get some black trim. Just go around it like that. I think that'd look really nice with the black. I'm gonna get a black faucet here too. So I'll probably put up another video when that's done. But anyways, I think it looks really good actually. Once I get that trim on top, I might just take a white one too and just kind of continue this up around, kind of like that. So it'll be like in between there. And anyways, I think it looks really elegant. It really makes the wall pop out there. The corner finished up pretty good there. I think it turns out all right. And I think it looks really nice. Thanks for watching this video, my friends. Have a great day. I'll see you next time.